Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm trying to get some things figured out here. Isn't it lovely? Mm, there we go. If I can get this thing to do right, I'll be doing good. There we go. Good morning, good morning. Now I'll be doing good if my phone doesn't fall over. I haven't been on in a few days. It's what happens whenever your back goes out. And mine royally went out. So I've just been trying to take it easy and not do too much and doing my usual physical therapy stuff, and that seemed to help slightly. Not enough, but it's better. Still not good enough to work on my graph can. So working on my donation graph, and hello for who's ever coming in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, Girl, I'm finally getting back. This is more close to my normal sleep schedule. So this is yeah, it is early. Um Usually I do enjoy getting up like around 5, but my husband's been getting up earlier for work, so I've been getting up around 4, which is fine. I prefer 5, but gotta deal with 4. Yeah, it's early. I still need a lot more coffee, but how are you doing on your hours? How's that looking? Because I'm nosy as what. And I haven't been on, well, I mean, I have been on Facebook, but I haven't been like really active on it or anything. I haven't been active on anything the past few days. I'll get on there and post some things, but yeah, for the most part, I haven't been on there much. Yeah, y'all don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Um, but yeah, we've had a lot of weather this weekend with all the mess that was coming through with the ice and everything. Thankfully, we didn't lose power. It flipped a couple times. What day was that? Saturday morning, Sunday morning? I don't even know. But so many were out of power here, and I feel so bad for a lot of friends of mine because they would like get power and then it would flip out again and whatever. And one friend of mine, she had her power. Their power went out for hours, and it was getting really cold. Finally, yay! They got the power fixed, and it was like less than 15 minutes later. Transformer blew, and they were without power again because by that time, um, the power company was on to another call, and they had to take care of them, and it was, who's ever on the list next is what they go to, and they're not backtracking. Um, Shoot, I haven't been sleeping. Girl. 5 or 6 that check Facebook. Okay, I can do that. I gotta get up. You see what you put me through? Ow. At least it's easier to get up now than what it was. I ain't got nothing on the Facebook. Oh, never mind. There you go. Ooh, that's good. We're gonna have to do better than that, though. You don't have it on there where you have total. I know my total. Somebody was watching me yesterday. I don't know who it was, but I sure enough appreciated. I got 2 hours. I'm like, yeah. I ain't nowhere close, but that's 2 more hours today than what I had yesterday. But, I was so mad the other day. I got on there and checked, and I had lost 13 hours. Then I was so discouraged. I'm like, man, bump this. So in total, I think I got like 3 hours back from that. So I'm still missing my 10. I'm like, man, this stinks. But I ain't too much worried about it the way that I was. I mean, obviously, I still want it, but don't I know? I had no idea it was gonna be this tough because I'm like, I really didn't know. It's like you beg people, and it's like they don't give a rip. Because I got over 1,000 friends on the Facebook, and I'm like, hey, y'all ain't even got to watch, just subscribe, and I'll do all the watching. I didn't realize how much watching that was, and I'm like, eventually I can get there with the hours. No, it ain't real easy. I'm still trying, but I ain't trying like I was. And then on my Facebook page, and this obviously fake, I got a crochet group on there. I got over 3,000 people on there. And it's like, hey, y'all help a sister out. Go to my channel. Subscribe. It's free. Over 3,000 people. People don't love nobody. It's like, come on, it don't cost anything. All you gotta do is click a button. You ain't even got to. No, people don't care. Can't get no love. Let me see how many I did yesterday. 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, that ain't bad. Self-care official, thank you. Man, it's too early in the morning, but that's why I was like, shoot, I'm going live and I ain't got nothing to talk about. I probably should have used that live stream thing, but I ain't even worried about that either, because that's all I'm like, it'll happen when it happens. And I don't have an income off of nothing, so I ain't paying for no StreamYard yet. No, that ain't proper English. It's too early to be worried about proper English, and I don't give a rip. I ain't gonna lie, I just came on basically trying to get me some time in. Cause I saw one lady, she, ain't it? I saw one lady, I'm running her right now. She posted she called it a silent stream. It ain't silent, but she put on there 3 hours of nothing. She just put it on live and she's running with it. Who's that inboxing me? That's my Stephanie. She inboxing me. Hold up. I got to get up again and go to my computer. Girl. Oh, type drop. See if that thing will work. DROP. I don't know if it will. But y'all try it and y'all subscribe to one another, cause us little people gotta stick together. Cause I had a lot of thoughts on things this week. Wasn't real nice thoughts.
32 tonight.
Oh, I forgot to turn my scanner down. Oh well. There ain't nothing going on too much this morning, no way. But us little people, we gotta stick together. Yeah. And that way, you know, y'all can subscribe to one another. But do this whenever you do. Make sure you go to a video, any video. Watch it for a few minutes. And make a comment on it, so that way it'll be like, it'll stick. Because I know the other day I was on I say the other day, it was last week, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna test this out. And sure enough, I was like, you know, y'all got to make a comment and stuff. Don't just do a sub to sub thing, whatever, because it don't stick. When somebody subscribes to you, great, fine, dandy, but if like you subscribe first, how is it? Y'all, I ain't had no coffee. But anyhow, I had people that had subscribed to me, but they didn't like, comment, nothing. And I was like, yep, y'all ain't nothing. Y'all gonna go away. But I was nice, you know, I still like, comment, do all that stuff on the video. And it stuck. But for me, on my end, it's like gain 10 and lose 8 because YouTube sees it as a sub to sub thing. Y'all got to do the commenting on there. That don't always work, but it works better. I have gotten 3 point. I ain't even worried about that CM whatever. I can't even get my comments on here, no way. I've gotten 3.5k views in last year on 3 shorts, but only views, no loyalty. I know. Girl, don't I know? Don't I know? That's how I am. It's like, and I ain't gonna name drop, but there are some people that I'm a hush about. But we do got some real good people on here, you know. Yeah, you know. And I love them, and they good people. And me, on the other hand, I know. Sorry, I know this week a lot of people probably been like, well, you ain't loyal, you ain't been. I ain't been on YouTube at all. I haven't been able to. Y'all see me sitting on this couch all this week, just about. I've been laying on this couch, not able to move. Today's the first day since, I don't know, too early to think what day. But today's the first day I've been on YouTube for anything in a few days myself, or anything. It's like, look, if I ain't able to move, I sure ain't reaching over and grabbing a phone to, when you hurt, you hurt. Can't do nothing, and I wasn't able to do nothing. Now, yesterday, well, it was the day before yesterday, I started working on this, but I didn't work on it a whole bunch. Then yesterday I worked on this, but I mean, ain't nothing to it. Now, the graph I'm working on, there's a lot to that, so I ain't been fooling with it. So I was like, yeah, whenever I get this done, I might go back to it. And whenever I do, I ain't going to be able to get on here and do nothing. So I'm like, let me get up on here while I can. Try and get some hours in. Watch the language. But yeah, I know. I feel that same way. Mark this row off. But we're going to get there. That's why I tell you, I'm like, get on there and do your live stuff. I might not be able to be there, like, during it. Like, how can I say? Like, whenever you do go live, I might not be able to, be there at that time. Girl, you know, I'm gonna go on there. I'm gonna be watching you, and I know I have seen some people talking about how, you know, if you watch a video, you can only watch it like one time, and it'll only count for like 45 days or something. Well, I can promise you ain't nobody been watching my channel the way I watch my channel. And no, you can't watch your own and it count. I do know that. But if you have like a little fake account and you watch it on there, girl, whenever, that's what I do. Whenever I get on to yours, Stephanie, I find me a good 30-minute video, the longest one I can, put that sucker on loop. It counts. And I do know that because now it don't count the way, it don't count up the way that, like, if it's your first time watching it, it doesn't do it that way. But you still get in time. Because I watch on, you good. Because I watch on, like this one, you see me looking over because I can't see my phone. But I got this old crack phone. And I got this one on here because, you know, I can't see the comments that far away. So I got my little phone right here. And why? Oh, it just goofed all up. There it is. My comments went away. I should do a stream here one day soon. I just need to find a day all these bigger people are not on, and a day I'm free and will join me like Naomi does. Yes! That's her, I mean, I know more people's on. I know it ain't just us little handful. Not because I've seen other people on here today. I hadn't. But I wasn't paying much attention. I'm like, I'm going to get mine. Let me get my hours in. I ain't even got the people where I need to be. But I'm gonna work on my hours. But oh, but I'll tell you what I do. Um, like for whatever reason, it don't stay up on my on the TV in our bedroom, so I don't fool with it in there. But we got YouTube on our TVs, so I got my husband. He's signed in on the one in the living room, so I'll go on his YouTube account in the living room and turn that on. I ain't got it on now. The only one I got is my little fake account on this phone just so I can read the comments. But um I'll run my husband. I'll put it on his YouTube. He ain't got a channel or anything, but you know what I'm saying. A lot of people, they got YouTube just to watch other people, and so I'll run that one in the living room, and then in here in my room, I'll sign in on my daughter's, and I'll watch it on her. So like if I'm on here for an hour, then I got 3 hours because I'll do the replay in. So I got like 1 hour on my husband's in the living room, 1 hour on here on my daughter's, and while I'm on here, then I got 1 hour on this little account so I can read the comments. Evening time, but by that time, Brenda Land and Noni May going using by the time Noni goes on. Yep. Mm-hmm. Girl, don't I know? Yeah, that's why, like, for me, whenever I know other people are coming on here, like in the afternoon or evening and at night, I know not a lot of people are on here in the mornings, you know? So that's why I'm like, I just come on the morning or random. I'll be random. I don't care. I come on here random. Like, I don't care. Come on when you feel like it. Now, whenever you got like a whole bunch of big timer people on here, like, nah, I ain't even worried about it. What I got? I didn't mean to do that, but it come up. Most of my support's from Brendan like when I first joined YouTube. But no use in doing stream if they're all in bed by the time I go on after them, so I just hop other streams. Yeah. But that's why I'm like, I don't know how you do what you do. Girl, because I used to play it, addicted to, Farmville too. Yo, that game was my jam. But I don't know how to do I played on my computer and I don't know how to do, like, how you pull it up where you see the full screen and stuff. I don't know how to do that. But if I did, whenever I was hooked on that, girl, I'd get on there. I ain't gonna lie, I'd get on there and play all day long. But I don't play like I used to anymore because my computer chair, it is not made for my back, so I can't sit in it and play the way I used to. But if I did, girl, I'd be gaming. Farmville and Bingo. Oh, I know. Bingo. I don't care. People say that's for old people. I love Bingo. That's a fun game. For real. I used to play it, not a lot, but whenever I was pregnant with my oldest daughter, then the other half of how she got into this world. We used to go out on Saturday nights playing bingo. And it was fun. And playing online bingo, that's fun. I used to like playing, before I got into Farmville, I used to be addicted to pogo games till they got too expensive and they eat up so much memory and stuff on the computer. I was addicted to that. I loved playing bingo. I loved all their games. But I had to quit with that because it took up so much memory and stuff on the computer. It just killed. Okay, it killed more than one computer. I was like, nah. Because I wasn't one of them little baby people. Whenever I get on a game and I will play for hours and hours and hours on end. But that's why I had to quit Pogo. That because the price got way too high. Like, no, I ain't paying this much every year and don't get anything from it except for games whenever I could go and find something else to play. So I got to play in Farmville too, and I put in too much money on that. My dad plays Pogo. He pays $30 for it. I know. She was the first. Whoa, my grandmother was addicted to Farmville. She was. Mm-hmm. I know. I used to pay for that Pogo because they got some good games on there. Ain't gonna lie. I hadn't played that thing in years. But shoot, I loved playing it. But now it just ain't worth it. Because I mean, like I say, I'm the type of person whenever I get to playing a game, I will play for hours. And it just eats through the computer. And I ain't getting enough out of it for nothing. Oh yeah, I paid for it. Shoot, I wasn't getting all them stupid little ads and I won my badges. I know I had a few hundred badges on that game. Because whenever I quit, I was working on getting all my canasta badges. But that was before I got married, whenever I played that. And that's been more than 11 years ago now. Hello, Polly's. Oh, I'm going to have to, get you up. Do me a favor. And do yourself a favor. Type in the word drop. And your link will pop up. And we can all run over and subscribe to your channel whenever your link pops up. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Homestead. Can you trade it? No, you don't get anything. You just get badges and that's it. You get your little badges and you get your computer all lit up from all that memory that it takes. But shoot.
63 tonight.
Oh, I'm a frog. Yeah. I don't like the way that yarn's poking out that way. Let me go make sure I got you. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm stepping over at my computer because I can't. Hey, Lisa. Because I can't do anything from the phone because I don't know how to work the daggone thing. Y'all give me a minute. Make sure it's on mute. Polly's, there you. Oh, no wonder I hadn't been seeing anything of you. I didn't have the bell.
62 tonight.
Stephanie, I know I got you. Let me scroll up.
Message deleted bot. Yeah, report that bot in the unwanted content. Ooh, I got 6 people watching. Shoot. Hey.
But yeah, I had done subscribe to you, but I'd already subscribed to you, Polly, but for whatever reason, that's why I'm like, Polly, that's somebody new. But I didn't have that bell hit, which is crazy. That's a YouTube thing because every person that I subscribe to, I always hit the bell. So they the ones that took that bell away. Yes, I do have my phone going off at times constantly. But that's because I be on my computer and the phone whenever I ain't on doing nothing. Then I'll have all kind of tabs pulled up so I can watch everybody and help everybody out. I know I got everybody else bell hit. Shoot, I've only done 3 rows today. I'm being lazy. I get on here and get the yakking and get to going slow too. But see, I know y'all hear that scanner whenever it went off, and I forgot to turn it down. But that's why I think it's so funny. Because here in my hometown, thank you, Lisa. Here in my hometown, you know, a lot of people know I got a scanner, and they be like, what's going on? What's going on? Especially whenever we was having all that cold, and we got more cold coming in. It's about to start talking again. Then everybody be like, hey, what's going on here? What's going on there? And I feel like telling them, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. And then I just sit here and be like, listen to my scanner. Y'all hear it. Y'all know yourself what's going on. Nosy behind people like me. That's why I got it, because I'm nosy. Ain't no lie. Ain't no shame in my game. Ain't no shame in my nosy behind game. Come on. I wish I could say that. Come on. The way my husband and his work buddy, they say it. I love it. I get so tripped out. But yeah, Lisa, I'm gonna tell you, this I got so much yarn that people have been like, here you go, have this, have this, have this. And you know what I'm talking about. You know, whenever you go to the store, you know what you want, you know what you like, and that's what you get. I am to that point. I hope I ain't hitting that. I don't know. I've been to that point. Like, I like what I like, and there's a lot of yarns I don't like. Like, I like the color and the whatever is okay, but it's just not what I prefer. There ain't nothing wrong with it. If there's a yarn that I have that I do not like that was given to me, I'm like, nope. If I don't like it because this is wrong and that's wrong with it, whatever, I'm just like, nope. I ain't even fooling with it. It goes bye-bye. But this is just the yarns that I don't particularly care for. So I'm like, I ain't got enough of this and this and this to use for anything anyway, so I'm going to put it to use. And it's going to somebody who needs it. So this is another donation afghan. I got another donation afghan. I posted in my local page yesterday.
649.
Oh, there we go. See, some of y'all know this. that dark navy, and then the yellow, and then the variegated, and I thought, oh, I got another yellow. It ain't the same color as the other one. But I said, I got enough blues and yellows, I can make it work. Serves its purpose. Good morning, Leon. I can't have the, I don't have StreamYard going. What's today's date? I don't even know. That's, I was like, nah, I'm just coming on here this morning just to fool around and work on getting some time in. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yep. I ain't using that StreamYard thing because you only get so many hours a month. And I'm like, let me hold on to that to the end of the month. Because I ain't paying for that thing. Not yet. Like, I ain't monetizing. I ain't getting no money in from nowhere. So until I do, you know, you can't pay for nothing if you ain't got the money to pay for it. Thank you, Paulie. But yeah, I got that other one in there. And I'm like, look, this weekend it's going to be a cold one again. So I put on my local page, I'm like, yeah, I got a crochet afghan just made for whoever needs it. Y'all more than welcome to it. And nobody said anything, so by the time Friday gets here, I maybe, wait a minute, I ain't gonna be, today's Wednesday. I might be able to,
61 Central, 1086, she's got the road.
I might be able to get done with this by tomorrow, so that way I can have two. I would like to. Like, the more people I can help, the better I feel. Because right now, that's my payment, being able to make other people happy. And I'm cool with that. Because, shoot, the way I look at it. Now, some of this, I know that blue, and I think that variegated, and some of this I did pay for. But it's not my preferred yarn anymore, so I'm like, I ain't gonna use it. There ain't nothing wrong with it, so I'm gonna use it so that I can love on somebody else that needs it. Yeah. Y'all ready for this weekend with another cold spell mess? Because I think we're going to start here. I think they said Friday, so more than likely it'll be like middle of the night, Thursday into Friday. I think that's when it's supposed to start. And then Friday is going to be nothing but mess. And here is South Carolina, the Midlands, and we don't get this mess. So whenever it comes, I know a lot of people, they're like, oh, snow, and like me, I'm like, oh no, $20, yeah, 20 hours a month, yep, that's why I'm like, nah, I ain't fooling around with it. I mean, I will, but I just didn't feel like it this morning. I was like, no, it's too early for me. I'm slow at learning anything, and I always end up messing up, and I ain't had enough coffee to be trying to do StreamYard without it, because I get up here, I'm like half asleep, me trying to do a StreamYard, and I bump myself off. I'm like, oops. Then other times I can't figure out how to stop the stream, and I'm like, and then I panic. even though it ain't that big a deal. It is to me, but yeah. Mm. About ready to go step on the porch after this row. Yeah, I get on here and get to talking. I can't do nothing. By now, I'd have done had more rows than this done. Y'all make me slow. Yeah, I blame my subscribers for my faults. Because that's how I roll. It's your fault. It's your fault, Stephanie. I blame Stephanie. Just because I can. No. I blame her because I love her. Because Stephanie is the bomb diggity. I'm ready to be done with this row. I'm starting to get hot. I'm about to get cold though. I promise. Because I checked the temperature this morning. It's still in the 20s. I'm like, man, I'm so ready for summer. No, my poor old husband. He's from Rhode Island, so and he's been down here for years and years now, so he's used to it. But shoot, he still laughs me. He's like, "You and your heat, your summer, I love it. The hotter, the better. Now the humidity, you can't escape the humidity in the summertime here. It gets bad. Bad. But give me a day whenever we have 90, 100-degree weather. I can deal with that. I'm good all day long. Boo, I'm good. I love my heat. Give me my hot weather. But cold, I hate cold weather with a passion. I don't like anything cold, and I know a lot of people around here because we don't get snow often. And we're getting snow. Y'all want snow. Y'all go take it up north. Go on a trip. I don't. Now, for the ones that do, I enjoy it for them. I don't enjoy the snow, but I enjoy their enjoyment, if that makes sense. Hey, Homestead Family Reclaim, how are you doing today? I hope you're staying warm. I'm about to be cold here in a minute because I need coffee. I'm about to step out on my porch. There. I'm close enough in. I got 5 whole rows done this morning. 29. Yeah, that's about what it is here. I think it's like, oh, I hear a siren, I think. I thought I did. I checked this morning, it was like 23 degrees. Oh, no, give me the heat. Girl, give me the heat. I'm tired of this cold. But see, we're not made for cold. Alright, y'all getting unplugged and y'all walking with me because I need coffee. See, we're not made for cold weather here. Yep, y'all going everywhere. If I can get up. We're just not made for cold weather here. Here, y'all lay down on my desk a second. We're not made for cold weather because we don't get it that much. Like, I know a lot of places are like, you know, oh, we're getting 6, 8, 12 inches, however much. I'm a dummy. Shut up, Stephanie. I'm a dummy. I'm like, I need coffee. So what do? I walk to my kitchen without my coffee cup. I get all the way in there and I'm like, shoot, I ain't got my coffee cup. Told you I need more coffee. Doggone it. But no, we're used to hot weather here. And anything hot weather related. So this cold weather, we're not made for it. We get snow like maybe once every, sometimes once every 5 years. Maybe. I don't know the statistics. But we don't get that much snow. Whenever it does snow, if we get 4 inches, that's a lot. But if we get a dust of snow, that's a lot for us, simply because we're not made for it. We get in cold weather here, and everything shuts down. Oh, shoot. I'm going to end up having to take a nap later today. But yeah, we get in snow here, and everything shuts down because it's not that we're not, quote-unquote, made for it, you know? We're not equipped for things like that because we don't get in much winter weather. So when we do, it hurts. Ooh, in Canada. Ooh. See, I'd die. I would die. I'm in South Carolina in the States, way down south. I'm like, everybody knows where Florida is. I'm just above Florida. You got to go through Georgia to get there, but I'm in South Carolina, the little state at the bottom, right, shaped like a little piece of pie. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold. Yeah, that's how whenever I was a little girl, little, before I went to school, Illinois, oh my goodness. Okay, that's the state that bugs me about how people say it. Okay, I'm getting off camera. I'm here, but off camera. Trying to be, kinda. No, Illinois bugs me. Not because it actually bugs me. But because I don't know if people in the north do it. But down here, a lot of people in the south, they say Illinois. I'm like, oh, I hear a cat. Oh, okay, cat in heat. Cold as it is, got cats in heat around here. Get on. As long as they stay over there. I'm allergic to cats, so I don't want it near me. But anyhow, people down here, they put the S on Illinois. And I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to say the S on it. But yeah, whenever I was a little girl, I wanted to know. I was like, Mama, what state do we live in? Like, I knew we lived in South Carolina, but I was like, but how do you know what it is on the map? And she showed me, and I was like, well, how do I remember that? And she said, well, because it's shaped like a piece of pie. Oh, and that's how I remember whenever I was a little girl, and I will never forget that. I was probably like 4, because I remember what state I was in before I went to school, because I didn't go to 4-year-old kindergarten. I never wanted to go to school. I wanted to stay home. So my mama, pretty sure she was kind of upset, whatever. I don't know if they do it now, but I know whenever I was a little girl, you had to pass, like, not pass, I guess, fail a test to get into kindergarten. And I was smart whenever I was a kid. I was too smart to go to 4-year-old kindergarten. Like, no, you know how to count, you know your ABCs, you know all your letters, you know how to read. No. But yeah, it is cold. I don't care where you at, just about on this side of the world, it's cold. It's stinking cold. That's why I told my husband last month. He was like, oh, the light bill's high. I was like, no. Not compared to other people. Even my mom, she was like, that's your light bill? But it was 40. Oh, see, 40 ain't warm enough. I need heat. Heat. And lots more heat. But yeah, 40 degrees for wintertime. It ain't bad. Like, if that's the overnight low. Like, heat up. At least get into 60s. Come on. 50s, okay? 40, 50. Not down into 20s. That's crazy. Ooh. See, I need your heat. See, that's why I want to be like, how cool would that be? Not to be famous, but just to be like, what are the people that got more money than they got sense? Shoot, I'd be like, yeah, I want to go home during the warm months. During the hot months, let me go on the other side of the world. I'm too cold. I can't stand this. But, this is home. This has always been home to me. Literally, this is home. Because my grandmother, I'm not sure about my great-grandparents, any of them, but I know my grandma, she was born here. Same town, everything. Then my mama was born here. I prefer cold and hot. Hot, you can only take. Nope. Mm-mm. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, boo. No. 47 here. Still no snow. My daughter had us for 2 hours away. No. Ooh. I don't want snow. Good morning, Daphne. Y'all don't forget, type the word drop, and y'all love on each other's channels. I forgot the name of it for a second. But yeah, my grandma was born here, my mama was born here, I was born here, and my kids were all born here. And by here, I mean the hospital is like a little more than a mile away. I mean, something goes on, I hear the sirens. Because I'm like that close to the hospital. It takes like 2 minutes to get to the hospital by car. But shoot, if I had crazy buddy, I'd be like, yeah, let me find me a good hot place to go to during the wintertime. Ooh. Trying to balance my coffee in my hands. Oh, it is cold, 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 cold. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta slam my door because it's cold. And it's warped because of the cold. Summertime, it'll be easier to close. Wintertime, I just gotta fight with it. Oh, y'all sit down while I take my coat off. Here, have a break. Oh, wash my hands. Bright light, bright light. Y'all just going everywhere in my house today. Oh, that water is cold. No, imagine that. And my coffee got cold. Ooh, can't feel my fingers. But yeah, that's what got me. All these winter storms being so bad. And so many were without power the other day. Then they get power on. Less than 15 minutes later, poof, transformer blew. As we don't have any heating installed, so we live in the kitchen because I didn't plug in my girl. What you talking about? That's right, I got mine going. It ain't oh, we're gonna turn you around again because I got my heater going, and over here got my heating pad. Oh, got to have my heating pad. Plug this back. Oh, my back is hurting now. I'm gonna rotate my device. Don't holler at me, phone. Don't holler at me. Oh, my fingers are hurting now. Don't you love getting older? It's awesome. Shoot, see there, Jennifer, that's what I'm talking about. I know whenever I was little and we lived in some houses, it didn't have central heat and air, and the insulation wasn't real good, so you close off all the other parts of the house that you're not using. Man, that's the only thing that aggravated me. My mama would shut off the bathroom, and I'm like, no! But baby, you only go to the bathroom to use the bathroom, and then you out. But I'm like, yeah, but it's too cold in there. The floor is cold, and then you got to sit on that cold commode. It's cold. Keep my bathroom warm. But no, shoot, that's what we used our stove for. It's like, it's cold. And I'm like, how come people don't know this? It's cold. You turn your oven on.
Central 406, 1028 South Carolina.
Somebody got pulled. Yep, that's what I'm working on. I'm working on this little donation afghan. I got another one made. And I put it on Facebook because I don't have a car to go out nowhere. So I put it on Facebook. I'm like, anybody cold?
Go ahead, man.
I got a cute little
Romeo Foxtrot Papa 283 RFP 283.
Yeah, I'm listening to the scanner. So I was like, yeah, if anybody's cold, anybody wants to, whatever, I got a cute little afghan for anybody that needs it. So, yeah. the yarn that I know I don't have enough of, or that I don't
Come back
like.
to 2014 Ford Mustang to a Christopher Gertz 140 Kelmsey Rich Drive at Elgin, tag 723, decal 722 is this.
Y'all doing? Because I don't know that fella. But yeah, yarns that I'm like, I ain't got enough of, or I don't like, whatever. I'm just like, It was donated to me, a lot of this anyhow. So I'm like, let me be nice and give back. So I'm making this as another little donation afghan. I'm thinking what I'm going to do, instead of making another afghan whenever I get done with this, I might just make some scarves and hats. Or maybe mittens. I don't like making gloves. But I like making fingerless mittens because they work up pretty quick.
Central 82 1041.
And hats, they're super easy to make. Oh, you have a good day. Thank you for joining me this morning, for joining us this morning. Appreciate you. Shoot. I got a friend of mine, she's working on an afghan today. She said her kids woke her up this morning. Probably like 3:30, 4 o'clock. I'm like, my kids, they woke up wanting to watch cartoons, so I'm working on an afghan. She showed me a picture on the Facebook. I'm like, girl, that's too cute. I need to learn how to do that. I got my blankets for my shoulders because that's where I get cold from. I know that's, I can't stand being naked on my shoulders at all, even during summertime. I just can't do it. But my feet, my feet is my cold place. I'm like, if my feet are cold, I don't care. I'm cold. I can't have cold feet. But, yeah, the one that my friend's working on. Ooh, after I'm done with this row, I'm thinking I might get up and show you a picture. But, she does the bobble letters on hers. I'm like, man, I wish I knew how to do that. Like, I do know how to do the bobble letters, I think. But I would like to be able to learn it better. Because, like, I know y'all have to have seen it. The You Are My Sunshine afghan. I like that. But I don't like having to put it together. Like, it would be one little place, You Are My Sunshine. And it's got the bobbles around it. And then you sew it up or crochet it together somehow to make it. But see, I want to be able to make a whole afghan without, because I hate sewing that bad. And I hate putting anything together. I don't care if you crochet it together. I just want to make one solid afghan and sew in whatever's got to be sewn in from that. But I'd like to be able to know how to make a big afghan just together as one, whether it be, letters and maybe a picture on it. But I don't want to do pieces of one here and there. Ain't my thing. Okay, Leon. Oh, and Jennifer, what y'all talk about? I gotta make my blankets for my shoulder. Gotta go. We're getting car service and shopping while it's being done. So catch you on YouTube. You too, Jennifer. And Leon Buck, I'll see you later. Okay, cool. Well, I thank y'all for coming here and being with me today. I think I might end up having to go soon too myself. Because I can't get into my crochet the way that I usually do whenever I'm talking. But oh yeah, another one. A friend of mine, she's been on to me for the longest time, talking about she wants that the peppermint throw. You know, that thing is so pretty. But I really don't want to do that. So I've been hunting and hunting, trying to find a good picture of some peppermints, like all put together, so I can make a graph out of it instead of doing making the peppermint pieces and then sewing it together or crocheting it all together. That's why the granny square afghans, I love them. I think they're so pretty. You know, where you got a whole bunch of little granny squares and then you put them, get the Roseanne afghan. Yeah, the one that I've always wanted. I thought, whenever I learn how to crochet, that's what I'm gonna do, because I want one. Because, then it come down, I'm like, oh yeah, I ain't doing it. And they're about, you know how, why don't you just, you know, I would love to have a Roseanne Afghan. Yeah, I would too. It ain't happening. Like, I will teach you how to crochet, and then you can make your own. I don't like putting stuff together. I don't like sewing. So anything I can do to get out of it, I'm going to. I'm not into sewing at all. If this tells you how bad I hate sewing. I saw a planner that I wanted. I was like, oh, I want that in my corner in one of my rooms so bad. It was the, what you call that thing? A sloth. A little sloth planner. Man, that thing was so cute. I got a head made for it. And then you come down and it's just the body, and then you make your little bowl plant holder thing for it. Got that made. Got 2 arms made. Got the legs made. Put the face together. I did sew that much. I got a little face together. I had the whole thing made. Completely made. Except for the sewing it together. And then I was like, it took me a few days to make that thing. And I was like, let me set it to the side. Good morning, fish in the dot. Don't forget, type drop and let everybody love on you. But shoot, I had that little sloth thing made. It was so cute. And I was like, yeah, all I got to do now is sew it up. I don't feel like sewing it up. Let me set it to the side until I find a day I feel like sewing it together. That day never came, but you know what? About 2 weeks, more probably like 3 weeks later, I was finally like, yep, today is the day. Bloop. In my wastebasket it went. That's how bad I hate sewing anything. Now, at the end of this, I know I'm going to have to sew the top corner, And then I got a bottom corner I'm going to have to sew. I can live with that. So, if I can find that little peppermint afghan.
6-3.
Yeah, I got the scanner on.
2484 Old Georgetown Road East. 2484 Old Georgetown Road East. Got a 1085 going off showing living room motion and front door.
Alarm going off. Yep, there ain't too much of nothing usually going on this time of morning. People getting pulled. Sliding off in the ditch. Not because the road's froze, just because people can't drive. And people hitting deers. There ain't a whole lot going on yet, but it will be later. Yep, y'all listen to the scanner with me this morning. Shoot. Was I? I done been on. It's only been an hour I've been on here. Feels like a lot longer than that. Probably because I'm boring. I know I am. Because I'm boring myself. But I need hours. So, here I am. Found her the other day. I also had plans the other day, and I said, yeah, I'm going to come on here after I do my studying.
869 was it?
And I was going to plan on
US
coming on here.
378, FT527, US 378, FT527, White needs an officer. White needs an officer, 1028 South Carolina, uniform Yankee, 442, UUI 442 South Carolina. Go.
But I had planned on studying on a certain biblical character and coming on here. I ain't even had a chance to do that. Because that was like right before my back had gone out. Whenever your back goes out and you got problems the way I do, like, it don't matter how much I was to study, I wouldn't have been able to remember anything. Oh, so how y'all doing? Everybody staying warm this morning? You warm? You cold? You hanging in there? Did anybody lose power over the weekend? Y'all ready for this coming cold weekend? I sure ain't. What I would like to do, it ain't gonna happen, but what I would like to do is get kerosene for our heater, just in case. My husband's got a kerosene heater out in his man cave, but he works so many hours. By the time, I mean, the sun ain't even up yet, and he's already been gone 2 hours already, but he won't get home until well after it's dark again. By the time he gets home from work, he ain't gonna feel like going out just to go get some kerosene. And then what happens, you know, what happened, how upset would I be if I was in his shoes? I went out and got kerosene after I got off of work. I just want to come in and rest and relax. you know, I'm pretty sure he'd be upset. I went out and got kerosene, didn't even need it, and then it wouldn't be used because the man cave ain't even ready for nothing yet because it's got
Central 85, 1067 now. 10-4.
what you got? Oh, it's 6:30. No wonder. Like Dobie's Mill, that's one of the schools. I was like, what you doing going to the school this early? Oh, never mind, it's 6:30. They got to be there starting to direct traffic soon. But yeah, he ain't even got the insulation in the man cave right. We got to tear out the walls and redo the insulation in there. He ain't been going, it's too cold for him to be in there. I think I'm prepared. As long as our power don't go out. I'm prepared as what I'm ever gonna be. I'm gonna need some milk. And I'll be prepared. A gallon of milk, that's all I need. And not because, living in the South, we get cold weather coming and everybody gotta go run to the store. I need bread and milk, bread and milk, bread and milk. Shoot. Bread and milk be gone. I don't need bread and milk. I just need milk for my coffee. That's the only reason why I need milk. For my coffee. But if I run out of milk, or if the store runs out of milk and can't find any, then I'll be picking up the little condensed milk. Because with my coffee, I want a lot of coffee and a little bit of milk. But if I can get, if they do run out of milk, I'll get the condensed milk. Well, no, I kind of have to take that back a little bit. Because the way I make coffee creamer, you got to have milk. Because I'll take a mason jar and dump in a can of condensed milk. And then fill that can up with regular milk, pour that in my mason jar and shake it up real good. Ooh, that makes the best coffee creamer. But I don't have any vanilla to put in there. Like I got the imitation vanilla, but that ain't the same. That ain't the same. Like real vanilla, you put a little bit of real vanilla in it, that's good. But I ain't putting in the imitation vanilla mess. That stuff just, don't taste right. Ooh. Why am I sleepy though? I slept last night. And I'm feeling the, there it is right there. I got like a bulge in that place right there. You know how sometimes whenever you get yarn and it's got like, it's thick in that one certain spot, and you got to cut it out. I didn't cut it out, so now I got a little bump on the back of this thing.
1085 at 1504 Broad Street, showing shop motion.
Another alarm going off. But that ain't nothing unusual.
121, 131, I guess so. Central, what's the name here?
1504.
1504 Broad Street. 708.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, it's the house with the battery's on there.
Ooh.
Okay, well, I got you.
So now y'all know whenever I'm sitting here by myself, y'all know what I do. Y'all know what it sounds like. Because this is what I do. I'm not into watching TV much. And a lot of times, that scanner will get going with things that I can't deal with anymore. And I got to be like, nope, I'll shut it down. And then I'll be sitting here in silence. Because the other night I had to turn it down. And I had some friends asking me on Facebook, hey, what's going on? I was like, I have no idea. You ain't listened to the scanner? Nope. I already know what was going on, and my heart can't take it. Like, I ain't got a bad heart. I don't mean that way. I'm too tender-hearted, I guess. I'll be sitting here listening, and all of a sudden, bad stuff will start coming on, and I'm like, nope, I can't handle it. It just breaks my heart, and I have to turn it down. I'll be sitting here in silence. And then sometimes I'll be like, nope. I gotta have something to take my mind off things. So then I'll turn the TV on and listen to it. Oh, yay, my heat just... Come on. But I was one happy little person yesterday. Because there was somebody on the loose that had been out for too long. Because he took a life. And they finally got him yesterday. So I was
Central 61.
pleased. I won't say I was happy because he took a life.
1085 going off at 424 Wildwood Lane, it's going to be Rotary Elementary. Showing general group.
Well, I'm going off at school.
6187, I'll take care of that.
But I wasn't happy because they caught him, but I was pleased that he can't hurt anybody else. And hopefully
what unit said they were going to take it?
they will deny his bond, which they usually
Good
do.
one.
Especially when they know that it was him. He'll probably get his bond denied if it hadn't been already. But anyway. Then another time I had to turn it off the other day though. That's whenever I had turned it off.
Central 131, I'll be 10-8, code 12, everything officially simple.
Yep. It's past 6:30, so it's gonna start picking up with everybody getting out on the roads, taking the kids to school and everything else. It's gonna start picking up because that's what happens. And all these bridges froze over. People gonna be slipping and sliding off in the ditches and
786 1038
getting spun out.
69 was it?
But yeah,
378 527, 378 527. We on a white Toyota sedan, white Toyota Corolla. Central 8, South Carolina, uniform Juliet Kilo
I like the
942,
Toyota Corolla.
UJK 942, South Carolina. So,
Nice little easy driving cars. But yeah, the other day I had to turn it down because down the road from here, our little crackhead, I shouldn't say that word on here. Our little, I don't care. Our dope motel down here, not ours, not mine. I don't do that mess. But the little hole in the wall motel that people do their drug business out of, it caught on fire. And that broke my heart, not because of, you know, not because of the people, whatever it, but I'm like, you know, a lot of people down there, they ain't got no other place to go. And not just dope dealers, people, whatever. It ain't just them there. They got a lot of people that they have no other place to go. And I felt so bad because I'm like, man, now they out on the streets with nowhere to go. That's where my heart went to. Hey, Johnny Small Pepper. You have a good day too. And if you type in the word drop, you can drop your link. It'll pop up for you. And we can all subscribe to you. Everybody else, y'all can hit drop and drop DROP. And everybody can love on everybody. But yeah, it broke my heart. Because one person there got burned. I don't know how or the what, but I heard they needed EMS for the fella that got burned. So, I hope he's okay. I mean, obviously he got burned, he's hurting, but one good thing about it, he got out, didn't lose his life, and they didn't even have to fly him to the burn center.
87, 1023.
So I'm happy about that. Ooh. So I've done 9 rows so far
Delta 4,
today.
1648. Right at 521 in Camden, turn into Circle K, gas station park lot. Dwayne, South Carolina 4757. Quebec Echo 4757 QE. It's gonna be a white Nissan Altima.
I don't know anybody that drives a white Nissan Altima. But then again, who pays attention to what people drive? Now, whenever they start saying names and saying who whatever comes back to, I might know that. Because even whenever you don't know people, you know who people are. Whenever you living in a tiny little town and you've been here your whole life. My daughter, she was funny one time. I was saying something about, yeah, oh, so-and-so is back in jail again. Imagine that. And then my daughter, she was like, Mama, how you know that person? I said, because I got a scanner. Yeah, but you act like you know him. I said, no, I do know him. How? I said, because they can't stay out of jail. And I'm all the time hearing them on the scan. Oh, I was wondering why you know a person like that for. I said, well, wait a minute. How you know him? Oh, I went to school with him. Oh, okay. I'll let you off the hook then. I better not catch you hanging out. Mama, I'm grown. I don't care how grown you are. Don't let me catch you fooling around with that kind of person or people. I don't care how grown you think you are. Don't let me catch you hanging out with that person. And my mama will be the same way by me. I don't care how many grandbabies you got. You still my baby. Don't let me catch you. Yes, ma'am. And my mama, she's the same way. She's quiet about stuff, but she knows. You see the same person in and out of jail, because we all the time checking on that jail page, and you listen to the scanner, but she don't pay attention to it the way I do. But you hear the same names on there a lot, and it is sad. It is really sad, because this, in the grand scheme of things, this is a good town. It ain't as good as what it was whenever I was a kid growing up, but still a good place.
Central 462.
I love it here. I don't love a lot of the things that goes on, but I love it here, and I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. And I hate to break it to you, because, you know, I had a friend of mine used to live here, and she moved back to a place where she used to live here. I didn't know her then, but she used to live here, and then she moved to another state. And then whenever she moved here, back here, that's whenever I met her. And then she moved back to the same state again. But we were talking one day after she had moved back, and she was like, man, that place has gone downhill. You know, there's all the time something going on. I was like, no. It's still the same old, same old. It just seems like more that's going on, but I hate to break it to you. Whatever is going on here, the exact same thing is going on there. How you figure that? I said, because I hear it going on all the time. Because I listen to my scanner all the time. I say, you don't have a scanner. Bet you, if you had one on, you'd be hearing the same thing. You just don't know, because you don't have one going. But if you did,
Sunday,
you do the same thing.
Thanks, Sparkles. Hi, today. Phil.
Oh, and I'm about done with what I'm going to do for a minute. Because it's almost time. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this whole row without changing yarn. And I done been on here long enough.
Central 406 1027 South Carolina. Go ahead with it.
Running the
101
road
219 009. 101 219 009.
He's younger than me, or ain't had his license as long. Because the numbers ain't 00. Huh. 8, 9. I'm gonna count this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. I done been on here longer.
4-6, that comes back to a Michael Mechanical, 1508 Northern Drive. I came in, supposed to be clear, turn not clear.
I don't know him. But that's all the yarn that I have left pulling from the inside, and I done been on here an hour and a half, and I'm bored. And I know y'all are bored. And I just don't do the whole marathon thing. So Stephanie, if you are still on and haven't fallen asleep, if you go on live, I will sure be on there, even if you put it on absolutely nothing. you know, I'm be sitting here crocheting all day, and I'll just stick you on my computer and let you run live. Go take a nap and run it. You can get your hours in that way. I'll be there. And then I can run you on a TV, or I don't know why I can't see all of everything that I post on this one, but I don't know if I can run it on here or not, but I can on my tablet too. I forgot about that. But anyhow, I feel a sneeze coming on. But I'm going to go, because I'm bored. And y'all have a good morning, noon, or night. And God bless you all. Stay warm and have a great day. Bye.